to the Vanilla Tulip Farmhouse. Today I wanted to show you how I make a creamy peanut butter oatmeal in the Instant Pot, and I'm going to show you from start to finish how to use your Instant Pot. So if you got an Instant Pot for Christmas maybe, or a gift and it's been sitting in your closet, this is the perfect thing to start with. It's really easy and pretty foolproof. So what I did was I've added 5 cups of water into my Instant Pot, and I've got like the liner in here already. The oats that I'm using, these are old-fashioned oats. If you have, make sure you look at the front. So these say old-fashioned, which means they take a little bit longer to cook. You could also do steel-cut oats, but the measurements would be different. If you have oatmeal, like in a box like this that says quick oats, then what you would want to do is there is a saute button over here on the front, right here. And you would actually just not put the top on and pressure cook it, but you could use this and bring your water to a boil and do your quick oats just right in your Instant Pot. It is very rare that I use pots and pans anymore. I almost every meal use my Instant Pot. So, okay, so I've got my 5 cups of water in here. Then I'm gonna add 2 cups of these oats into my 5 cups of water. You can do like a little sprinkle of salt if you prefer. I don't really worry about it. I can't really tell a difference, but I know some people like to do that. So I will add in my 2 cups, and then you're just gonna wanna stir it really well to make sure that all of the oats are covered. And then it's time to get going with the top. So this is the top of your Instant Pot, and you are going to, I'm gonna come around so I can show you, put it on, and then you should be able to hear it, and then you'll turn it, and you'll hear that. So we know that it's locked when it makes this sound. Okay, so the Instant Pot is locked. Now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna check the top, and there is a valve up top that it points to either sealing or venting. And you wanna make sure that your Instant Pot is sealed, because what it's doing is it's pressure cooking the food inside of it. So turn this little knob up to where it says sealing, and just make sure that it says sealing. So then you're gonna come around to the front, and my Instant Pot we're gonna actually push this button right here. It says pressure cooker, or pressure cook. So I will push that, and then it naturally sets to 5 minutes. I'm gonna bump it down to 4 minutes, and what's gonna happen now is it's bringing it up to pressure, and I'm just leaving it. So we're gonna let it do its thing, and then I'll show you what's next. And you'll hear it, it's locking up and sealing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so it beeped. It is actually naturally pressure releasing right now, which I don't really want, because I want this to go a little bit faster. So, and just to let you know, whenever I had the misconception when I had my Instant Pot that, you know, when you set it to 4 minutes, it would be like, boom, 4 minutes and done. And that is not how it works. So it is gonna have to bring it up to pressure, which sometimes, depending how much is in there, it can take a little bit longer than you think it would take. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to release the pressure from inside of it, and you want to have a rag because the steam on the inside will burn you. So I will push this, make sure that my rag is over the top, and so I'm gonna manually release the pressure. So here's what it does. And you can see the steam coming up. But again, make sure that you've got a rag over it, especially if this is on your countertop, because you don't want it to hurt your cabinets and things. So we're gonna let that release until it stops doing this. And while it is pressure releasing, I wanted to show you what we put into our creamy peanut butter oatmeal that makes it taste so delicious. This is really delicious and indulgent, but trust me when I say it makes the oatmeal amazing. I use heavy whipping cream in our oatmeal. And then this is a powdered peanut butter. And the reason that I like to add this, you could do normal peanut butter, but I like this powdered peanut butter because whenever I add it into the oatmeal, it makes these little peanut butter kind of little chunks. Actually have a hot breakfast the majority of the week. And there's a couple of reasons for that. So first, I like to cook. I love to make things for my family. It's something that I enjoy. But I also love that like things like this, it kind of cuts down on prep time, which you wouldn't think so, but it does, because what I'll do is I will get the oatmeal going, and then I'll go and do a load of laundry and kind of do a couple things, and then 20-25 minutes later the oatmeal is ready and everybody has done their morning chores and we can meet up at the table. So as you're making this, just know, if you're looking at it thinking, well, I don't have 20 to 25 minutes to make breakfast, you could get it started and continue on with your morning and then come back to it and breakfast will be ready. So here's how I make it. I have pressure released all of this, which means we can open it up without it blowing up our face. It is so important that you pressure release, either let it do it automatically, where it will do it over time, and it will beep. It will let you know when it is completely done. But to be on the safe side, I always make sure I manually pressure release it as well. So you just want to turn it to where it says, you're just going to turn it to where it says venting, so that it will release all pressure. It's very, very important. You don't need to be scared of your Instant Pot, as long as you're using it correctly. Otherwise, you need to be scared of it. So I have no pressure left in here. I'm going to turn it. You'll hear that. And then here's a little tip. So I don't ever open it towards me, just in case. I will actually open it away from me. Let's say for something, maybe something malfunctioned, at least it's blowing up that way. So my oatmeal is done, and I'm gonna show you what I use. So as you can see, the oatmeal, before I've even added anything into it, is really creamy and really delicious. It is the perfect consistency. It's not dry, it's very creamy and delicious. So that is that. But here's how I make it into the creamy peanut butter. I'm gonna add in a half of a cup of heavy whipping cream. Just do it, it is so delicious. So I'll do a half of a cup of this and pour that in. And then this right here is called powdered peanut butter. I talked about it a minute ago. You can get it at like Walmart or Amazon, Target. Most places have it. I'll put a link in the description box so you can get the exact one that I use, but it's really tasty. And if you like protein drinks, which my husband and I like those every now and then for breakfast. Actually, he likes them every now and then. I prefer them for breakfast most days. And I'll share my favorites with you shortly in a few more videos. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a half a cup of the powdered peanut butter. If you don't have powdered peanut butter, you could totally just use regular peanut butter. So I will add in the powdered peanut butter, and then I'm going to give it a good start. So you can see the heavy cream, you can see the powdered peanut butter, and then you're just going to stir until it's completely incorporated. And if you want, you can add a little bit more heavy cream. It's totally to taste. So that is how you make the Instant Pot creamy peanut butter oatmeal. I hope that your family loves it as much as mine does. We actually, I forgot to mention this, sometimes like to sprinkle a few chocolate chips on top as a treat, which makes it a chocolate peanut butter oatmeal, which is delicious. So thank you for following along with the Vanilla Tulip Farmhouse. Make sure to go up top and hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and you'll see 2 new blog posts and 2 new videos every single week. Thanks for following along.